Hi, creative managers. I wanted to make this handy guide with a few tips on how to facilitate a successful brainstorming session. So, here are my top 5 things to remember when getting ready to come up with those big ideas. Number 1, invite a diverse group of people. If your team works on all the same projects or clients together, you sit next to each other in the office, you hang out in the same Slack channels all day, chances are the ideas aren't going to push boundaries in any meaningful way. So instead, invite new people from other teams to your brainstorms. For example, John in accounting is a huge outdoor enthusiast. Mia from HR is a pop culture junkie. She can tell you everything you need to know about the Kardashians. People are more than their job titles, and utilizing colleagues with different skill sets and experiences might inspire you to see things in a new way. Number 2, really try to keep the meeting to 30 minutes. Keeping the meeting short and sweet works particularly well for people that thrive under the threat of a deadline, which I know we all do here at this company. And in my experience, having a limited amount of time to brainstorm only works if all participants are actually ready for the meeting, which leads me to my next point, which is provide context before the meeting. Make sure you give the brainstorming team at least 2 business days in advance to think about the topic at hand. It will give people a chance to be prepared for the brainstorm by doing some solo ideation. And number 4, ask people to come prepared with some ideas. Ever wonder why some of your best ideas come to you in the shower? Well, that's because it's one of the only places our brain isn't distracted by technology and can do some independent thinking. Great ideas don't just show themselves when you ask them to, especially not during the middle of a hectic workday. And this is one reason why it's good to provide a few days lead time before the brainstorm, but it's also why you should ask people to think of some ideas beforehand. And lastly, number 5, the most important tip is to foster an environment where bad ideas are okay. You should always make it okay for people to share not so great ideas. Call out your own ideas for being bad, even. If people can speak freely and not feel stupid for doing so, you'll get so many more ideas out, which makes it more likely you'll land on a good one. So, thanks for listening to this guide and learning, and I'm looking forward to some great ideas from the team.